Hi and welcome back to the video. In this one we have a 3-unit for you. It's comprised of 1 3-bedroom and 2 2-bedrooms. The first thing you're going to notice here is all the chipping paint. This is going to be the first thing that I'm going to need to do if I get this house is repaint this thing. Especially with all the lead paint stuff going on, and also insurance is going to ding me for it. That's not going to be very cheap. It's probably going to run at least $6,000. As we head to this other side of the house, you'll notice that someone already started to peel the old paint off this side, and it looks like it's been primed in those areas. However, it doesn't look like it was done very well, so that's probably just going to be redone anyways. And here we have some evidence of Ricky trespassing. Just kidding, he actually manages this property for the current owner. And if you're looking for a good realtor, REP Home Sales and Services. All this parking's for this house?
Yep. Goes from that fence over.
Having all this off-street parking is sweet. This lower back part of the roof is a little bit rough, as you can see. It needs some work, but the rest of the roof is pretty good. And now we head inside. The first unit we walked into is the biggest of them all. It is a 3-bed, 1.5 bath. It's all in pretty good condition. It's hard to see that at times with all the clutter, but you'll see that is a theme of this video. You will notice that there's no carpet in this unit, which is a plus. I hate carpet in units. This bathroom floor is linoleum, sheet linoleum. And a lot of the other part of this unit is actual hardwood floors. As we head into the kitchen / laundry room here, we've got lots of signage letting us know that we can eat and do our laundry at the same time, so that's helpful. Now we're upstairs where the 3 bedrooms are. As I mentioned before, clutter is the theme of this video, and you'll see why up here. I'm joking around a bit, but if you can potentially look past all the stuff in here, the bedrooms are pretty nice sized, nice hardwoods, windows are vinyl replacement windows, and overall they're in good condition. Here's a quick look at the half bath that's upstairs, and that will conclude this unit. We're going to head into the next one. This unit is one of the 2-bedroom units. It's actually got 2 full bathrooms instead of 1.5 like the other ones. The flooring was recently done in here with some LVP flooring. However, it was just some cheap flooring. As you can see here in the kitchen, it's pulling up. It's doing that in a few spots. So I know this is just the cheap stuff from Lowe's. So that's going to have to be fixed at some point. Here we have an old leak in the ceiling there from the bathroom upstairs. Here's a look at the bathroom on the first floor. It's a very good size. That toilet valve was running like Niagara Falls.
You got a running toilet here.
This feller's water bill must have been higher than Bob Marley. Here we're heading upstairs. There's 2 bedrooms up here and the second full bathroom. These 2 bedrooms are very good size. And that will conclude the tour of the second unit. Now we'll head into the third and final unit. I actually could not record downstairs because there was so much stuff in the way I could barely walk around, so I started recording upstairs. The good thing is this tenant is actually planning on moving out, so we can start fresh. As you can see here, we have some moisture problems in the bathroom. There is a window here, but I don't, and a bathroom fan, so it must be they're not using either. Here we go in the first bedroom. Make sure to always knock first. And here we go into the second bedroom, and as I said, always knock first. And this is why. It looks like someone had a rough night. And as we snowplow our way through this basement, you can see the furnace is pretty decent. They just replaced the hot water heater, so that's good. Each unit has their own little basement like this. However, I could only get into this one just due to the fact that all the other units had way too much stuff in the way to get to it. And that will conclude the property tour, and now we're going to bring up the spreadsheet and do some analysis real quick. Alrighty, we got the good old trusty spreadsheet up here again. So the asking price for this property is $94,000. Definitely need a paint job, whole outside. That's probably going to come in around $6,000 at least. And then there's a few things throughout the house. I'd say another maybe $4,000. So we're going to put $10,000 to make this thing rent ready. We've got same thing as always, closing cost 4%. 20% down, pay off over 20 years, interest rate 7.75. Rents for this are a little bit low. They are at $2,100 between the 3 units. That being said, once I get in there, I think one tenant is planning on leaving already. They're actually paying the lowest amount. And once I bump rents up or get new tenants, rent should be around $2,500. Let's leave it at $2,100 right now. You can see 1 month. Maintenance, I'm going to bump up to this 5%. Sometimes I do 1%, anywhere between 1% and 5%. I'm going to do 5% for this property. It's a little bit older and I'm not doing too much to it. So I anticipate there's going to be some more maintenance required than others. Management stays at 10%, insurance $800, and the taxes are $4,085. So if I were to pay asking price and keeping the rent and all these numbers how they are, we have a 23% cash on cash return. It's pretty good for paying asking and low rents. So if I go ahead and offer my 10% less, that's going to be roughly $85,000. Keep everything the same here. We're looking at a 25% cash on cash return. So for poops and giggles, let's go ahead and change this rent up to where I want it to be, which is going to be $2,500. And if we get it for this $85,000, then our cash on cash return is going to be almost 40%. That is crazy. However, no matter, even if we were to pay asking price, let's run that. 94,000 with my 25 rent. Worst case scenario, we're going to be getting a 35% cash on cash return on this property. I don't see where we can go wrong here. So we're going to get this property for sure. The question is at what price? So I will be putting in an offer right away and I will let you know how it goes. So we put an offer in on this house at $85,000. We went back and forth a few times with the price. We settled on $90,000. They liked our offer for the fact that we do no inspections required. They had another offer, but they chose ours over that just due to that fact. An update on the cash on cash return. If we keep the rents at $2,100, how they are now, we're getting a 25% cash on cash return. If we do get the rents up to $2,500, we're going to have just under a 37% cash on cash return. So with that, I'm going to end this video. please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.